PRD, Excel sheet, etc.
Mhm. Only those document as part of a testing artifact, or we may get in a future also.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gmail also detailed information and the plan to how to plannings to create a
Mhm. We discussed about the life cycle,
yeah
right? What was the life cycle?
life cycle requirements gathering
Mm.
analysis analysis business customers
Okay.
mm, functionality of the application you should aware
Okay.
and after that phase planning we divide into roles
Mm.
we we take and to justify how many members we work on that life cycle, how we prepare it, what kind of requirements we should take,
Mm.
like planning roles, how much how many employees are there for a lead senior manager,
Mm.
like junior manager, manual tester, automation testers, timing frame, different kind of testing, functional, non-functional testing, entry criteria,
Okay. Good.
budget, cost, cost
Mm.
estimation,
Okay.
like
Let me share the screen. Who is Indu Priya? Indu Priya?
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Your good name? Indu Priya only?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Mm.
Satish sister.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Let me share the screen. Hope my screen is visible.
yes, sir.
So in the last session, we had discussed about the STLC. We started discussing it, right?
Yes,
So as part of the first phase, we tried understanding the application. What is the functionality of the application? Different kind of features in the application, right? Later on, we will be into the phasing called planning phase. So what you do as part of the planning phase, so there we will be having the roadmap for our testing, right? For what are the activities can be done as part of the testing in the test plan, what are all the activities can be done from the testing plus activities.
planning,
In the
gathering other
planning
requirements,
phase, yeah,
planning,
yeah. So mostly, okay, if you tell
approaches.
in a high level, you can tell the resources related, right?
Yes,
Identifying the resources, that would be one of the uh, content where you can focus on as part of the planning. Next, team, right? Team formation. How many leads are needed, right? How many senior engineers, right? And also junior testers, how many
mm,
people are required. That is comes under kind of resources related. And time and the budget, right?
roles.
That is also main factor in the test plan.
And
So actually, I am preparing the test plan document for you guys. Okay, test plan and the BRD document. Okay, business requirement document. I will show it to you tomorrow, mostly, or day after tomorrow, how it will be. Okay, in the real time, right? What are all the contents would be there as part of the testing activities? What is our job there? Okay, even we will have one Excel sheet there. Okay, in simple understanding where we will be preparing it. Okay, fine. If I take it now, okay, let's start phase one. Let me keep it ST phases. Ignite STLC phases. Okay, for document and also activities, I would say, and ownership, responsibility. Okay, let's get understand. What is the first phase? So to understanding in a simple way, let's write it in this way. Okay. First phase is requirement
Gathering.
analysis, right? Analysis. You just tell me, I will be noting down. Okay. Or you can call it as what? Requirement gathering, right? Requirement gathering or requirement analysis. Okay. What is a document we can refer as part of the requirement analysis? Tell me what document we will be referred to.
PRT.
Based on what document we will be understanding. We will be understanding the requirements. There would be BRD, right? What else? Tell me.
Business requirement. Okay.
TRD,
BRD, business requirement document. Next. What do you
TRD,
think?
test required documents.
Okay. What else?
SRS.
SRS,
SRS. Software requirement specification. Next.
Hmm.
What else? Come again.
FRD. FRD.
BRD. Functional requirement document.
TRD.
What?
TRD.
TRD. Already I had written, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will be referred to the document here. Correct. Isn't it?
FRD.
Okay. What are the activities will be performed from the tester, right? What are the activities will be performed?
testing the documents.
Understanding, right? Understanding the requirements, right? You can
And
tell
functionality level.
project requirement, right? Next, what you will understand?
Functionality level of the.
Functionality level. Okay. With whom you will be sitting up?
With the business clients and
Business analyst.
analyst.
Business analyst. Okay. Mostly business analyst. Okay. Why business analyst? Why only business analyst? Why not project manager?
He will be aware of all functionality levels.
Come again?
He will be aware of all functionality levels of the application.
Right. Good. We'll be having multiple meetings, right? With whom? Business analyst. Right? What else? What do you do? You'll understand the requirements. That is the first priority. Right? For that, you will be sitting up with or you will be having multiple conversations, meetings with the business analyst. Still, remember, if you had any issues, if this guy is unable to help you out, for whom you will be approaching?
Client.
Owner of the
Customer.
application.
You will be approaching the owner of the application. Okay? From owner side, someone will be joining, or the stakeholder, you can tell it as stakeholder will be joined. These are all the activities, right? So now tell me, how many people will be involved here in this phase?
3.
Om,
Business analyst, owner of the application, and the
Owner.
tester.
Okay. What else? Testers, right?
Tester.
From the testing team, who will be joined?
Lead senior. Lead senior.
Test
Junior.
manager, mostly, right? Test lead. And who else?
Manual testers.
You can tell senior engineers, senior test engineers. Okay. These guys mostly will be involved here. So here, what is the outcome? As part of this, okay, as part of the space, what is your outcome? What is the outcome of it? Tell me.
The requirements were
document.
fulfilled.
Very good. Good point. Requirement understanding, right? Requirement understanding. You may get clear picture, right? Clear idea on the requirement. Correct or not? Did you guys understand?
Yes, sir.
You will be understanding more idea on the requirements. So now you did understand what you do in the first phase. Okay, this kind of documents will be involved. We'll be taking this kind of documents as a reference, and you'll be performing this kind of activities, right? You will be sitting with the business analyst and project owners, and you'll be understanding the requirements. Can you go on the mute if you're not talking, please? Abdul, this is
Yeah,
repeating
sir.
many times, boy. Okay. Whenever you are talking, you can unmute yourself and talk, no problem. Okay. It will be disturbed to others. Okay. So how many points you need to focus on here? These three. Mostly these three, right? These guys will be joined. These guys will be involved. These guys are the owners as part of this phase. Or these guys are the responsible persons. You can tell it as responsibility, right? Next, these are all the outcomes. Any questions here? Is that clear? Any questions, anyone? Any questions? What is the next one?
Planning.
Planning. Planning. Plan document. Okay. What is the reference documents here? What are the reference documents? Tell me. You can call like not directly plan. You can keep it as a test plan. Okay. What are all the reference documents? Venkateshwari.
PRD, TRD, FOD.
As part of the test plan, what do you prefer? What do you refer to the
Prepare the own
document?
documents in their format after
Okay.
listening the requirements.
Okay. What are all the reference documents can be involved here? You should have to get know, right? BRD.
PRD,
You should
TRD,
have to get know all this. Then
Yes.
only you can be able to move here, right?
Yes.
So you can tell directly here. This you can include here because this is also reference document in this phase. Based
Yes.
on this requirements, right?
Yes.
You will be preparing it. What do you do prepare? You will be preparing the test plan document. Two documents can be involved here, remember. This document and this document. So again, why this is had involved? Based on the functionality, based on the features only, you will be planning it, remember. That is why you can tell reference document as this BRD or TRD or SRS or FRD along with the test plan. What are the activities can be done as part of the test plan?
Entry to exit.
Very first thing, okay. Very first thing, cost. Remember, cost estimation, right? Isn't it cost estimation? Based on the cost estimation only, we will be recruiting the people. Is that correct? Let's say client is stakeholder is giving you around 200 millions. If you are spending almost close to 200 millions to the resources, is that make sense? Doesn't make sense? No, right? Based on the billing, we will be also costing to the resources. That is the cost estimation. Okay. And also, next, what is the estimation?
Human resources.
Human resources. Okay. That is can already we covered. Same
Timeline.
cost estimation. Yes, good.
Timeline.
Timeline. Timeline is most important. Why timeline is most important? Can you tell me? Tell me why timeline is most important.
To complete the task in given time.
Complete the task in given time. Okay. What will happen if you don't
If the cross timeline, the budget will be more.
Budget
have to
will be
manage.
more. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we if there is any time constraints, if you are not delivering, if you are not testing the product within the timeline, right, there would be cost cutting and there would be the delay to deploy the application, right? To deploy the application into next phase, next environments or into the production. That will cause the issues. The schedules will be spoiled. Each and every team member schedule will be spoiled. Is that correct? So that is why the plan phase, the timeline is most important. So when we get the application, how many days they will be giving us the environment, how many days they will give us to test out the application. Within the timeline, you should have to finish it. Remember. Right? Understand? Okay. Next, what else? Environment details. In a general, what is environment details? What kind of environment can be given? Okay. That is a QA environment or UAT environment, or what kind of environment you will get to know soon. Or if not, as of now, you can just remove it. You don't focus on the environment related. I will tell you. What else?
Priorities.
Priorities on what? Priorities on what?
Like which task to do first, or task basis priorities.
Okay. That is, yeah, fine. Task
Roles and
based.
responsibilities.
Yes, good. Roles and responsibilities. Roles and responsibilities. Okay. Next. Priorities, right? You said? Okay. Okay. Next, you will be preparing the test plan here, correct? So you will be preparing the test plan, and this can be reviewed by team. Okay, this can be reviewed. So whenever you prepare the document, it should be reviewed. Let's say there are 6 people in the team as part of the testing team. Okay, if one of the guy has prepared it, one guy has prepared, that should be reviewed by everyone. That should be discussed with everyone into the team, entire team or not.
Yes, that should be discussed.
Right. That should be reviewed. You can tell it as that should be reviewed. Okay. What is the next one? After you prepare the test plan, it should be reviewed. Okay. Reviewed is most important. Okay. Next, what next? After reviewed, from whom you need to take the approval?
BA.
Test plan. Remember, test plan.
Test manager.
Yeah. Test manager. Okay. Test manager is sign up guy as part of the test plan. Remember. Also, thereafter, you will be talking to the customer, business owner and business analyst also. Okay. What are the activities we can perform? These are all the few activities, remember. Okay. Whenever I will be navigating to the documentation, okay, I will show you everything. What are all there? Okay. Not only this, I can tell you few of this as part of the test plan document. If I show you that the document, you won't understand anything because you don't know the terminology. There would be different kind of factors, different kind of content will be involved. As of now, you just ignore. Okay. These are all the activities you will perform. That's it. Okay. Who will be involved in the test plan? Does BA will be involved? Stockholder will be involved? Or only testing team? You tell me.
Testing team.
Only testing team will be involved. Remember. Okay. Only testing team will be involved here. From testing team, most will be taking up lead. Lead will be taking care of the documents. Okay, he is the lead where he will be talking to internally and conducting the meetings, and final setup will be having with the manager, test manager. Okay, you got it? What is the outcome of it? What is the objective? What is the outcome eventually?
Root of the system.
Finally, the approach, the plan. You can tell test plan document would be prepared. Okay, understand? What is the outcome? So this is about very first two phases. Any questions on this? Yesterday we had discussed, but I feel you guys were having more doubts, more queries. That's where I kept it in this way. Till now, are we clear? Can we move on to the next phase?
Yes, sir.
Right? So you are done with the test plan. So then what is the next activity in the test plan? You got signed up. It is approved. What is the next activity into the STL space? Tell me.
Plan should be implemented.
Yeah, whatever the plan is there, that should be implemented. Very good. Good point. Next. Here you will be working on actual testing, remember, where the tester starts working on the actual testing approaches, actual testing activities here in this phase called test development. Test development. What is test development? Once you understand the requirements, once you had the roadmap, right? I am in test plan. The next step is test development. What is test development? Okay, here I will introduce for you two new words. Okay, I will introduce for you two new words. Okay, those are all like, okay, 1 minute. There would be two test case. Okay, where is the board? Where is the board? You can call test case. What is test case? Tell me. What is test case? I will introduce you two words today. Test case. Okay. Before you should get know test. You should get know what? Test scenario. What are all this? What is test case and what is test scenario? Tell me.
Test case a document.
What document?
PRD. The test plan preparation. Scenario is based on that their work. The scenario.
Test case.
Every functional is also a test case.
Come again.
Every functional is also a test case.
Every functionality.
A test case.
What is
This
test? Every functionality is test case, you are saying?
Yeah, each and every step in the functionality.
Okay. Then what is scenario?
High level, total come on one
High level.
idea, high level document is the test scenario. In that, we will write the number of test cases, that is the low level documents.
Mhm. Okay, good point. Let's say you went to the ATM. Okay, let's take up this. Okay, ATM. To get the amount from ATM, what do you do? To get the amount from the ATM, to withdraw amount from the ATM, what do you do? Tell me.
Insert the card.
Mhm.
Insert the card.
Insert the card. Next.
Type amount, pin,
Mhm.
and enter.
Okay. That's it.
Yes, sir.
That's it. That is the only thing you do.
Before entering PIN, ATM will ask some options, sir.
What options? What options it asks?
Banking, withdrawal, savings, balance inquiry.
Mhm.
Choose the options, collect the money.
What else?
Deposit or withdrawal.
Default.
Deposit or withdrawal.
Okay. Tell me the first one. You will be
Selecting the line.
moving to the ATM, correct? First point. Next one. What do you do?
Insert the card.
Yeah, you will open the door. Huh?
Picking
What
the
is the
options,
next one?
picking the options, right?
You'll
Banking,
be inserting your card, right?
insert
Insert your card. Good. Next.
like,
How to select the language.
choose the options,
Select the language. Next.
We have
like
to choose to withdraw.
banking, savings, current accounts.
Okay. Select the account type.
Yeah. No, savings, current.
Yeah. Account type. Okay. Next.
Withdrawal or balance inquiry, like.
Okay. Balance inquiry.
Choose
Okay.
the
Next.
choose your personal pin. Personal pin. Choose the.
Okay. Pin. Pin.
Enter the pin, yes.
Okay. You will enter the amount, right?
Yeah, enter the amount.
Enter the amount. Okay. Next.
Enter the pin also, sir.
Enter the pin. Next. After you get the pin.
Collect the money, sir.
Okay. Next.
Okay, close this page.
For collecting the money, we have to test that our transaction is cancelled, closed or not.
Okay. Closed. You will see the transaction or closed or still it is on. Okay. Check the status. Right?
Right.
Okay. Very good. Next, if you wanted to book the product in any application, okay, what do you do? Book the product. What is the first activity?
First, you have open the application.
Okay, open the app. Next.
Next, we can search the item that which we are.
Open the app. Later, you should have to log in.
Login credentials.
Log into the app system. Right? Okay. Next.
Choose the product.
Choose the product. To choose the product, you will search for it. Right? Okay. Next.
Add to cart.
Add to cart. Directly will add to cart or click on the product?
Click on the product and see.
Right? Click on the product, right? Next,
Brand type, sir. Brand type.
brand type. Okay. Filterization, can I say?
Yes, sir.
Filter the product. Okay. Next.
Sizes are like color.
Now you can add to the cart. Next,
Proceed to checkout.
checkout. Next,
Payment method.
Payment.
payment method. Next,
Confirming the
confirming the
order.
check the status, I would say. Right? Confirm the order. Check the status, right? Check the status, whether it is failed, the payment is failed or passed. Then finally, you will receive. Can you go on the mute, please? If you're not talking, you will receive. Okay. You will receive the order ID, order confirmation ID. Right? So how did you tell me all these steps when I asked for the scenario? Okay. This is called scenario. When I asked for the scenario, okay, how did you tell me all these steps? How did you tell me?
That is the roadmap. To book the
This
product.
roadmap. Okay, good. How? If you are not knowing how to book the product, how can you tell us the steps?
Based on the document.
Very good. You will be going through the document. Remember, you will be going through the document and you will be writing this kind of steps you will be followed. When I say book the product, this is called as scenario, test scenario. In a simple way, this is test scenario. Then what are all this? This every step what you are following called as test case. Okay, you understand? This is a test case. This is also the test case. This is a test case. Test case. Test case. Test case. Test case. Payment method test case. Okay, everywhere that is a test case. The whole journey of the functionality called as the scenario. So here, what is the scenario? What is the test steps? I mean, test cases. These are all the test cases. Remember, every step, whatever you are following, that is called the test case. Okay. Now you did understand what is test case. If I ask you, okay, take an example of the Gmail and tell me what is the test scenario and test cases. Can you tell me? Can you tell me, guys? Take an example of Gmail.
Gmail is a test scenario.
Gmail application.
Yes.
Take Gmail application and refer me few test scenarios and test cases. Damodar.
Login is login.
Damodar. You are there. Venkateshwari.
Login is the test scenario.
Okay. What are
In
the
that
test cases?
test cases means open the sign in button, click on the sign in button, enter the email ID.
Whether
Enter the
you will be directly going to the sign in button or you will be browsing the navigate to the application.
Enter the ID.
Okay. Okay. That
Text
you can
password.
consider as one of the scenario. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you name me few other test scenarios?
First launch the application. Launch the application.
For launching the application, what you do? How many steps you will be following?
We will be downloading the Gmail application first.
Come again.
We will be downloading the application first.
Okay, if you are going for the desktop application, remember, you will be downloading. Okay, download only once you do, remember.
Yes, sir.
Right. You don't do every time. Every time you don't download. You will download only once, right?
Yes, sir.
You just remember here, scenario is nothing but, okay, combination of test cases, okay, is called test scenario. Now you tell me. Combination, okay, combination of multiple test cases, okay, is called test scenario. Tell me now, what is scenario? If you take the Gmail application, tell me what is scenario.
Sir, first we have to log in. Then we
We
have
need
to go to compose.
No, tell me the scenario name first, then you can divide them into the test cases. First, tell me the scenario.
sir login.
Login already covered.
Compose a message.
Good one. Yeah, let's say compose a new email. Okay, that is test scenario. Okay, tell me what are all the test cases you will be followed to reproduce that scenario. Tell me.
Then we write message or attach files.
We need to enter the
Very
other
first
Gmail ID.
thing, you will be opening the application. You will be navigating to the application. Next, what do you do?
Sign in.
You will be signing into the system with valid credentials. Is that correct? Next test case. Third test case, you will click on compose.
Compose.
Right? Third activity. What is the next activity?
We need to enter the Gmail of the other person to whom we are
Email.
sending the message.
Respect. Email you will be entered. Valid email. Is that correct? You will be attaching the files if there are any. You will be writing the subject. Okay, you will be writing the email. You will be attaching the signature. Is that correct? Can you name it as the activity? Whatever the activities that you are going to be performed, every activity is called as the test case. Remember, every activity into the system, whatever you are following, that is called the test case in high level. You understand now? What is test case? Tell me next. What do you do? If you take the compose email, you had attached signature or you had attached the attachments, whatever required the documents. Next,
We need to send.
Click on send. Okay, you just adopt the terminologies. Click on send. Click on send. Click is what? Click is the activity where you are clicking on. Click on this kind of button. This kind of link, or you can tell anything, depends on the activity that you are performing there, right? So if I ask you, tell me now, you'll be opening the application. Okay, in open you can tell as navigating to the application. Next, you will be entering username, password, and click on what?
Sign in.
Sign in. Next, click on compose button. Next, enter the recipient email. Next, you will be adding the subject, you will be adding the email description, and you will be adding the signatures, you will be adding the attachments. Then you will click on what?
Send button.
Send button. That's it. That is called the scenario. Whatever the multiple steps you are going to be performed, okay, the combination of the activities are called test scenarios. Remember. So once you get the application, once you understanding the requirements, okay, once you understanding the requirement only, you will be able to work on here. Is that correct? If you're not knowing anything about the application, if I ask you, ATM is new for you, okay, you are not having any idea. How can you reproduce this type of steps, these types of activities? How can you tell me? You couldn't have tell me, right? If you're not knowing, you couldn't. If you know it clearly, what is the expectation, okay, all the steps you had given here. Okay, if it is a new application, how can you get the idea on the application? Based on the documents. Feature understanding is most important to remember. The understanding of these documents are more important at this phase. Understand? Okay. Any questions to know? Anyone? Damodar? Akash? Okay. So in tomorrow's session, right? Probably we will be preparing the test case design document. Okay. We'll take up, okay, how do you write the test cases? Okay. What techniques you will be using to write the test case? Okay. After done with the test development, we will be executing them in different kind of levels of testing. We will discuss more on this in next 2 to 3 sessions. You will get complete idea over the STLC process. Okay, we'll go here and what are all the documents will be involved, what are the activities we perform from testing perspective as part of the tester. Okay, what levels of testing you do, everything we will be discussing here. Remember, it takes at least 3 to 4 days, this particular topic. Remember, okay? You don't just write the test cases here. You will be preparing some documents. Okay, on what basis you will write the test case. Okay, we will be looking into tomorrow. Okay, fine.
Fine, sir.
Any questions? It will be simple only. Okay, but the terminologies will be bit confused for you guys. Okay, that is why I covered it again. Okay, it takes time. I don't much focus on the manual testing. First, remember, but the basic concept you should aware of. That is why we'll cover at least 10 sessions or 10, 12 sessions. Later, there would be the interesting topics. Okay, this is also most important. Okay, so directly I can't go for the automation. You can't. You should have to aware of all this. What is test scenario? What is test case? Okay. What is the test design techniques? What are all the levels of testing we may perform? What is the STLC exactly? Everything you should aware of as an automation tester. Okay, fine. Anything else, anyone? And I would like to expect a call from you all guys. Okay, call me individually. I need to talk to you, each and everyone. Okay, you can call me around 11 o'clock. Everyone, I just wanted to be talk to you individually or the mobile. You can call me. Okay, can you acknowledge if you are hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, feel free to call me at 11 a.m. today, everyone. Okay, fine. Anything else? Any questions? Any doubts? Anyone? It will be bored for me as well. Remember, manual testing. Even I don't get much interest to be explained the topics because I can't show you guys the practical way, right? But the topics I can tell you, the way of testing I can tell you here in the manual testing. Okay, fine. So anything else? I am going to be wind up this session. Shravani, Venkateshwari, Damodar, I didn't see you are talking today. I didn't hear anything from you. Are you guys able to access the videos, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. From tomorrow, I think it would be restricted. No one will be accessed apart from this batch. Okay, fine. Thank you.